Hello. So we left off with that crazy outcome of the YouTube video that Bear and Aaron came in and sprayed the fire extinguishers all over, and were throwing the musical instruments all over the place and music. And talk about a whole new level of disrespect. I mean, even if you don't like the idea of being in band, you can all respect the fact that those instruments are really expensive, and to just throw them around like they're trash is just a whole new level. Oh my gosh. So, and then Chase came running in and ended up knocking Joel in the face with the fire extinguisher. His eye was swelling and getting black almost immediately. Oh my gosh. Was Chase a part of it or not? Let's find out. Okay, chapter 21, Chase Ambrose. It should be familiar to me. Sitting on the chairs outside Dr. Fitzwallace's office with Aaron and Bear, waiting for the axe to fall. Aaron assures me that our butt prints are permanently etched into the seats. I don't remember any of that, but it's accepted fact that the three of us have spent a lot of time here. Aaron settles himself comfortably and grins at me. There's no place like home. I'm not in the mood to grin back. Are you both crazy? What was all that supposed to be about? Bear rolls his eyes. Oh, boo hoo, the poor geek squad. I'm furious. Forget them. What about me? You've just gotten me in a ton of trouble. What about yourselves? You're both going to get kicked off the football team for this. And for what? So you could spray fire extinguisher foam on a bunch of band instruments? Bear keeps on smiling. At least we weren't the ones who conked Joel Weber. That was an accident. You think Fitzwallace is going to believe that? Bear retorts. Who's going to back you up? Your video dweebs? I kind of doubt you're their favorite person right now. I am so upset. I can barely come up with the right words. You did this on purpose to frame me? We're supposed to be friends. And you were so dead set on wrecking my life that you didn't even care if you went down the drain with me? Aaron is calm. No one's going down the drain. Are you delusional or just stupid? With our reputation, they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us. Community service is something we can only dream about now. We're going to get expelled, and we'd better pray Fitzwallace isn't on the phone with the cops right now. Relax, Aaron says in an undertone. First off, we are friends, and we're not planning on letting anything bad happen to you. Just stick with us. Agree with everything I say. We've got this. You are delusional, I hiss. How could there be any way to explain that train wreck in the music room? When the door to the inner office opens, the knob makes a snap like a gunshot. Then Dr. Fitzwallace is upon us, his rage all the more terrible because it's ice cold. Honestly, I can't say I blame him. I'm not thrilled about being in trouble, but if any situation ever justified a principal losing it on three students, it's this one. He ushers us inside and seats himself while we stand in front of his desk. Well, it's the three of you again. I was hoping. He looks at me and shakes his head sadly. All right, let's hear it. Knowing full well it's not going to get me anywhere, I'm about to protest my innocence when Aaron speaks up. I know it looks bad, but we didn't do anything wrong. Bear and I were walking past the band room and saw smoke coming out from under the door. So we grabbed the fire extinguishers and ran inside spraying. They were shooting some kind of video and they had a million lights plugged in. Something must have shorted out and caused a fire. Chase heard the yelling and came in to help us, but the video kids attacked us because their project was getting ruined. And somehow Joel Weber hit his head on one of the fire extinguishers. Boy, that sounds like a good story, doesn't it? Do you think the principal's going to buy it? Me either. The principal frowns. That's not how the students on the scene described it. Bear shakes his head understandingly. Don't be too hard on them, Dr. Fitzwallace. They were probably just scared of getting in trouble for starting the fire. Aaron, um, the frown deepens. None of my teachers smelled smoke. Aaron sighs with relief. Good, we got it in time. Dr. Fitzwallace shifts his gaze from the two of them to me. And that's what happened? This is it. Time for me to shoot down Aaron's ridiculous lie and speak up for my own innocence. Sure, Dr. Fitzwallace will never believe I was framed, but at least I'll have the satisfaction of throwing those two guys under the bus, even if I have to go down with them. Well, the principal prompts. To my astonishment, the anger is completely gone from his expression. He's waiting for my answer, and I think I know what he's hoping to hear. He's rooting for me to go along with Aaron and Bear. Why would a principal want to let three delinquents like us off the hook after such a huge incident? I can take an educated guess. It's probably a major hassle to come down hard on students the way he would have to throw the book at Aaron, Bear, and me. 3 sets of unhappy parents, triple the paperwork, school board meetings, maybe court cases, everything in triplicate. And my eyes find the photographs on the wall. 2 state championship pictures, my dad and me. Losing Aaron and Bear would be a blow to the Hurricanes and would definitely shut down any possibility of me coming back. So I mumble, yeah, excuse me? It should be an easy thing to say, but each word sits on my tongue like poison. Yeah, what Aaron said is the way it happened. Fitzwallace looks almost relieved, and I know I've picked the right answer. Aaron and Bear are both smiling, although they're working hard to keep the celebration inside. They've gotten away with it, and so have I. We're not totally off the hook. We get a bit of a lecture on how we should have called for help or pulled the fire alarm before taking matters into our own hands. He tells us we need to be less impulsive and not so rough with our fellow students. Also, we're not allowed to leave on our own. He calls our parents and they have to pick us up. As we stand in the foyer waiting for our rides, Aaron and Bear are raving about our amazing escape. Seriously, man, Bear tells Aaron, I've seen tap dancing before, but that was filth, like art. Aaron nods. I was afraid Chase was going to mess it up at the end, but our boy came through. Didn't I tell you he'd have our back? I don't say anything, but inside I'm thinking, it's true. I covered for them. I saw a way to save my own butt, and I took it. And in the process, I wrapped myself in their phony story and got drawn back into the old life. So this is what it was like. Make trouble, lie, repeat. Luckily, those guys are so busy congratulating themselves that they don't notice I'm not adding much to the conversation. Bear gets up first, then Aaron. Or Bear gets picked up first, then Aaron. I'm just reflecting that Mom's not going to be thrilled about having to leave work early and come get me over this when the Ambrose electric truck rattles up the drive. Not Mom, Dad. How's his dad going to take this? Interesting stuff. The character traits of these kids. And I'm disappointed in Chase. And Aaron, I expect this from. I'm disappointed in Chase. I really thought he was becoming a better person. Interesting. We'll find out how this goes with Dad next time. Tune back in. See you later. Bye.